The All American Otaku Show.
Welcome to the All American Otaku Show. Today's episode is we are going to talk about sci fi in anime, manga, as well as how they influence. First sci fi I want to talk about is a sci fi anime called Terraformers. It's about the evolution of these cockroaches on this planet and intergalactic travels where the people have to fight this war against these cockroaches or they will end up getting eaten and destroyed. The next anime I want to talk about in sci-fi is Outlaw Star. Outlaw Star follows the exploits of a guy called Gene Starwin, who is an outlaw and goes out to space and fights bandits and things. He ends up getting a group with him, Qatar, Asia clan from the Kataro, which is sort of like a cat lady, who gets stronger and stuff by the axis of moonlight. There's also the Twilight Suzuka, who is the beautiful assassin. She uses a wooden sword that uses cosmic energy or energy within it to slice through things. This is a very awesome anime. It goes into the idea of space combat, as well as the other sci-fi elements. Another anime I would like to talk to with sci-fi elements is Space Dandy. It's a very comical anime where it's a future aspect where there's a restaurants they call them called boobies, which is kind of a play off the restaurant of Hooters that's here in the States as somewhat worldwide. Space Dandy has an adventure where he would go find the space ramen and the perfect ramen, which takes him into an interdimensional thing where he finds an alien and says, okay, here we found the ramen. It also has episodes where they all turn in zombies. They all blow up and die, like in the first episode. It's a lot of the episodes don't connect until the very end, where they find a way why it connects and why it's a certain way it is. This is an anime that's very comical. This is very strong sci-fi elements, as well as very well commentate across the board. Another inventions through sci-fi that we have that relates to Japanese culture and anime is cell phones. Cell phones came about for the idea of cell phones came all the way about through the idea of Star Trek with the flip phones and the flip camcorders and things like that we have. Sci-fi is great because it inspires, it makes us stronger. It also makes us want to go into the science and build more upon ourselves. Another sci-fi anime is called it's called Star Wars Animatrix or something like that. It has various different short episodes of various Jedi, various sci-fi elements going into very one step after another of various different anime creators and directors decided to create. Sci-fi elements have been really strong within the anime and as well as the world community. Now here's Mr. Pat talking about his sci-fi elements. Thank you.
Which is really broad term. So I chose one of many, and this one is certain magical index railgun. If you notice my just hiccup there, certain magical index is the main one where certain magical railgun is actually a spin-off of the series. Um, it takes in this future of academic city, which is like 80% students and houses about varying degrees of espers of the city. The main heroine of this show is she's Mikoto Mizuka, and she's what you call electrical master. And since the story is about a railgun, it's obviously her because she has an uncanny ability to use any object to accelerate an object as a railgun. It's really, really cool to watch. She can do other things besides the railgun abilities, like she'll pull like metal from sand and create a metal storm. It's pretty cool that she can do with anything. She can even hack into terminals. It's really, really cool. Um, she is classified as level 5, and she's the third strongest of level 5 uh, out of 7. I don't have a list of it on me right now, but of the 7, she's the third strongest. During her exploits in the story, she gets, as a child, she's very naive. And during that time, she ends up giving her blood, thinking it's going to be used for, purposes of helping with, debilitated people with needs electricity to help them. Well, in Academic City, one thing is rarely what it seems, and they end up making clones of her for certain other experiments. So during this time, she's trying to go after them, and this is where the spinoff comes into play with uh, prior and during events of her magical index. Is that uh, it spills over into about her clones and how they're being used to facilitate the number one certain railgun to enhance her railgun abilities to enhance Accelerator's abilities. It doesn't go well, as a matter of fact. But that's one of many stories that happens in certain railgun. I recommend this because there's more than one spin-off. There's like 2 total off of Certain Magical Index. So I recommend this because